MoeChicken, welcome to my stream again. So, allow me to explain. I was real mad after the last stream where the whole time I was just trying to get Surlent his body back. And we didn't do it. I played a little bit after the end of the stream. Turns out if I played like 5 more minutes, we would have made it. So, I was like, you know what? I ain't got nothing going on tonight. I'm gonna do a little stream. Might not be a full stream, might just be like an hour, but it really wants Surlent to have his body back. Hey, Jimmy. So we're gonna play at least until I get his body back. Let's go and get started. Blah. So other thing, in the past when I am streaming, I will usually have, so are y'all getting audio for the game? Everything right? It's all coming in good. Okay. I usually have my computer open to sort of like perpendicular to me, so it's to my right now. And I noticed when I go back and listen to my own streams, I can always tell when I'm like looking away to talk to y'all. And it's just kind of weird because it's like my voice gets quieter and like louder and quieter and louder. And what I've done instead, now I've got my iPad in front of me. So I can see Evening Mo from Jimmy, and I see the little thumbs up guy. And so I'm hoping that if I do it this way, I won't be quite as like distracted, and yeah, I can still talk to y'all. So, all right. So in the last episode, we spent the entire stream trying to get Surlent his body back. He is still in the body of Rostam. I see. You see, I didn't even have to turn my head. And I didn't succeed because I got very lost. Turns out, if I'd just done this, I would have succeeded. Now, I am still like reflexively looking towards the other computer. I mean, I have to get used to the idea that all the conversation is in front of me. Yeah, look, that's all he had to do. There he is. There's Surlent's body. Kurgan, there's no escape. What was his voice? What? You? This must be Solon's doing, that old fool. You, prepared for operation. I love the things that Sork says. Prepare for operation. Save your breath. Your weapons cannot hope to defeat me. Get him. Get him. Give me my body back. Frickin' body snatcher. Give me that. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about our ability to defeat you. The real question is, can you defeat us? Let's not be too hasty here. Surely there's something I can offer you. Some wish you have? Sork has a wish. A wish to see the killer of Master Surlent bludgeonated. Bludgeon what? I hackify you dog refs. So we're gonna need the grail for this. But if Kurgan should escape, you get the grail, yeah? I have a perfect something. I'll keep watch to make sure he doesn't escape, sir. I will return as soon as I can. I shall be counting on you, Lolo. Alright, so I gotta go and get the grail, which I believe is up and to the left. And for a little bit here, I'm going to be Surlent alone, so I'm going to be careful. But yeah, I was so frustrated after the end of the stream last night, and I realized that all I had to do was like go into the room one more time, and I would have accomplished my goal. These things are kind of strong. They're kind of beating the crap out of me. You got it. That really didn't help very much. How are you doing against these guys? Why you know? Ow. Ow. Hi hen. Remherb? Don't kill me. Okay. Don't I have some? Yeah, defense up. Ow. Jeez. Meanwhile, Lolo's like down the hall. He's like, I wonder if Mr. Surlent needs me for anything. I'll just stay here though. It's fine. It got me. Alright. Kill this dude. Jeez. Get him. Ugh. Why was that so hard? Why was that fight so difficult? Ugh. Alright. Great start to the stream. I'm gonna go in here first. What we got? Obtained Rondine. What is Rondine? Oh. Okay. Rondine. Oh, it's a bow. Oh, that's right. We came here with another party, didn't we? I think we came here with Riza's party before. Oh, whatever. This is what's important. There's the Grail. That must be the Grail. Now I can reclaim my body. Yay! I know y'all couldn't see it, but I just did it. I just looked over at my my other screen reflexively. How am I doing today? I'm doing all right. I've got a little bit of a headache, but work was fine today. And we've had a lovely like rainy day today. I'm a big fan of rainy weather if you're not familiar, and it's been a pretty good day. This was sort of funny. So I've had the same cell phone for quite a while. I've had the same phone for like 6 years or something. It's been a while. I've got a Galaxy S10, if that tells you anything. Just got a message on my phone. What do you want? I'm also at some point during this stream, pizza will happen because I ordered pizza. So at some point I'll have to go away to get pizza. But I went over to the mall to because that's where I had gotten it before, and I wanted to just ask someone if there's like a reason to upgrade your phone if you don't have any problems with your phone. Like, I don't really have any reason to upgrade it in terms of like a deficiency of my current phone. And I just want to kind of like ask the guy, it's like, why do people upgrade their phones? And to this guy's credit, he was, oh, not these guys again. Can I just leave? Can I just, oh, I can't get away from them. All right, what can I do against it? I wonder if they're weak to. They don't use any magic against me, so I don't really know. I'll try Morto. Yeah, to guys' credit, when I introduced the concept like that, I was like, you know, I'm dead, I think. Doggone it. That sucks. All right, let's do it again. Walk back inside. Yeah, I was like, so I explained, I was like, I'm considering getting a new phone, but I wanted you to tell me why people get new phones. And he said, well, usually it's for the camera or for the battery. So most of the time when people come in here and they're looking for a new phone, yeah, it's either because they've heard that there's a better lens or something, or they feel like their phone keeps running out of power. And I said, well, I don't really have either of those problems. He said, well, sounds like you kind of don't need a new phone, really. And honestly, I was impressed. Because I've had a fair number of experiences recently where I've been kind of like upsold to by various salespeople. I kind of don't have the best impression of salespeople right now. So I was pretty happy to see this guy just being like, well, I'll tell it to you straight. Sounds like you don't need a new phone. So I saved myself having to buy a new phone. That's something. Oh wait, Jimmy. Okay. I'm glad you're here. I can test something. I want to see if this works. This may or may not work. I want to do this. want to see if this works. Let's see, Jimmy Jam. Not Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Jam. Oh, there's a lot of Jimmy Jams. There you are. Okay. Jimmy Jam. Alright, so you're getting a present, Jimmy. Okay, so you got that. Did I profit from it? Did I profit? No, I didn't profit! Curses! Ah, nuts! Oh well. Enjoy your tier 3 sub, Jimmy. Dang it. So what I was trying to do, I have found out... you're welcome. I mean, you're a regular viewer, so you need it. I have found out that I am 6 subs away from more emotes. And yeah, you know I want emotes. I love emotes. And I was reading that apparently tier 2 and tier 3 subs count for like more than just one. And so I was wondering if I could basically give people like high value subs to boost my own channel. Short answer, no. You can't game the system. Oh yeah, you're going through Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Are you a Fire Emblem player, like a regular Fire Emblem? I think the only Fire Emblem game that I ever tried to play, I have a copy of the SNES original, or well, the SNES one, which I think is a remake of the original actually. And I tried to play the first GameCube one, which is either Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn. I don't remember which one. Oh, you've never played a Fire Emblem game before? Okay, so you're kind of like me. When I first tried to play the GameCube one, I was not informed of the whole like permadeath thing. And so I'd played like tactical style games before. Like I played Final Fantasy Tactics and Disgaea and like Rhapsody and other of those type of games, but I didn't know that Fire Emblem had this thing where like you had permadeath. And been gifted the game. Oh, was that when you got all of those things? Like there was one Christmas where you got like a ton of stuff, right? I seem to recall that. Anyway, yeah, so I didn't know that like you had to be really careful and protect your characters, and so I kind of just went into it sort of recklessly, and as a result, like I lost 2 of my characters in like the second battle. Oh, okay. And when like the next battle came up, I'm like, oh wait, they're just not coming back, they're gone. And then I found out that there aren't really like random battles, and so every battle is like really important. And I was like, oh, this game's hard. Maybe I don't want to play this game. So I've never really played very far into Fire Emblem, but I've always heard that they're very good games. I hear really a lot of positive things about them. I heard a lot of positive things about 3 Houses as well. You're hesitant to do so because you were bad at the first couple of battles. Yeah, I mean, kind of how I was too, so I get it. It's Bat Connor! He's here! Bat Connor! I'm back in. You're currently of chapter 18. Do you chapter 18 of do you know how many? Like, do you know how long it is? It's always very worrying in RPGs like this where, oh, not these guys again. I don't like fighting these guys. Power up. Maybe if I increase my power, I can get through them faster. Whoa, okay, yeah, that worked. Oh, it didn't work well enough, though. He's gonna kill me. Oh, man. This sucks, man. Depends on which house you choose. It chose blue lines. Oh, so you're actually like almost through it. Okay. Would you say that anything about it has like been unexpected or not what you were hoping it would be like? Like have you enjoyed your experience with sort of like a first Fire Emblem game, or do you feel like you kind of thought other things were going to happen and they didn't? Like really all I know about the Fire Emblem games is that A, they're very popular, and B, they've got this permadeath thing. I've also heard that there are a lot of people who are like I think modern games allow you to get away from the permadeath thing. And I want to say there was a fair number of people who are like, oh, these soft kids today, they can't stand the permadeath like we can. Like I want to say that there was like some gatekeeping and stuff. You enjoyed it? What you weren't expecting was Dimitri having a breakdown and going insane. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Who's Dimitri? Is Dimitri an important character? Again, I don't know anything about it. I just know that there's like a blue house, a yellow house, and a red house. That's all I know. All right, what can I do to improve his situation? Increasing his speed might not be a bad idea. I could give him a shield too. This might help. This might help. What was I gonna say though? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Fire Emblem games in my mind are kind of similar to the way that I think about do I have a speed up? I don't have a attack up single target. Alright, well, we'll just do this. I'm already going faster. That's good. Yeah, I feel like the Fire Emblem games are kind of like the way I think about, well, now I'm not going faster than them. I was for a little bit there. Fire Emblem games are one of those like RPG series that's like it's like a really old series. It's got lots of fans, and I feel like as someone who has played many RPGs, I should know more about it than I do. But I can't really say I know anything about Fire Emblem other than what I told you. So I feel like at some point I should try some of them. But I'm intimidated by them. I'm intimidated by the idea of permadeath. It's the same way I felt about in the Atelier series, the time limits, and that also has that same kind of like gatekeeping, like, oh, people need to use the time limits because that's how the game is meant to be played, kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. That's intimidating if you're a weenie like me. Near the Blue Lion's house, he finds out his friend Edgelord is. Oh, no, it says Edelgard. I definitely read that as Edgelord. Edelgard. Actually, the Flame Emperor leading war against the Church of Saros. Also, 3 houses doesn't have permanent difficulty. I'm not doing that. So you're playing it with permadeath turned off, I guess? Or you mean that when you play, characters can die permanently? I love the idea that the Emperor of Flame is Edgelord. Hey, Cyber. Welcome. We're here to get Surlent's body back. So far, I have gamed over 3 times in this one stream. It's going great. Playing casual mode. Yeah. I just feel like that's... I don't know, like, I guess if you've been playing the games for like years and years, it would feel like a bit of a downgrade to suddenly have a situation where like the stakes were lower. It was kind of like how I felt at first when I played Super Mario Odyssey, where I was like, oh, so you don't have extra lives anymore. You just lose a couple of coins when you die. That's not that impressive. And so I guess I get where people are coming from when they say they don't really like it as much. But I don't know, man. Like, it just makes every fight so much scarier when you know that, like, if a character drops by accident, you know, or like you just get a bad crit or something. It's like playing a Nuzlocke. It's basically like playing and being forced to play a Nuzlocke in a game that you might not be familiar with. And I don't know, I'm just not into it. I don't even like Nuzlocks, so. But I know that a lot of people like the series. I wonder what a person who's familiar with the series would say is the best Fire Emblem game to like get into the series with is. And I'm sure that's something I could just look up online. I'm sure there are plenty of people who could tell me that. Again, the series is very famous and very popular, but I don't know. These stupid things. Very dangerous. What's this do? If I knew what they were weak to, that would be one thing, but I don't know what they're weak to. I've tried light, have I tried dark? I don't know that I've tried dark. I always like seeing how games represent like dark elemental attacks in RPGs, because sometimes they go like really like evil, you know, it's like it's got skulls and blood and so forth and so on, and then other times they're just sort of like it's blackness, just it's shadow. Like you take the Mana series. The Mana series has, ever since Secret of Mana, they've had 8 elements. One of which is named Shade, and he is the dark elemental, as you might expect. Cornfed, willkommen. Yes, to explain why we are playing again. I found out after the stream last night that if I had played for like 10 more minutes, I would have gotten to where I needed to go to get Surlent's body back. And so I wanted to get his body back. So we're trying to do that. Although these freaking Lugals are the most dangerous enemies, and I keep dying. I keep dying over and over again. It's very annoying. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Shade. So like, you might think that like Shade is like, oh, he's the evil elemental. And unsurprisingly, a lot of like the zombies and ghosts and stuff. Oh, here we go. There's my body. Give it back. Why do you murdering Master Solon, Crow's Tongue? Crow's Tongue? The imbecile who called himself a prophet? He knew entirely too much for his own good. How's more than him gone and fast? What harm could he have possibly been to you? He was close to discovering the true nature of Sigmund Glacier. We could not allow that to happen. Yeah, what's Hausen planning, Kurgan? Yeah, I'm not privy to Hausen's plans. All I know is that the glacier plays a central role in them. Are you prepared for crucifixion? Don't be an idiot. If I die, Hausen will resurrect me in an instant. Truly? Even with your spirit imprisoned in the Holy Grail? What? No! Whoa. Shvitafu! How cool he looks over there. I love this song. Put Dimitri's breakdown in the Discord. People doing good, having good days. Wonderful. Oh, to finish the thought about Shade. Yeah, so like, you might think, oh, well, he's the bad guy elemental. What is this? Is this my pizza? I have a pizza on the way. Okay, yeah, the pizza's almost here. So, pizza will happen soon. Do forgive me when I have to break away to get the pizza. But yeah, there's a part in I think it's in Sword of Mana, which I don't think is a very good game, but it is a game in the series. There's a part where Shade, like someone kind of basically says that, he's like, Shade, aren't you the evil elemental? And he's like, darkness isn't evil, it's just darkness. Light could also be used by people like for nefarious purposes and stuff. He basically just defends the idea that shadow is just like a thing. It's not really like bad or good, it's just darkness. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that idea of like seeing shadow as like an okay thing. You want pizza? The reason I'm getting pizza is because I once again failed to specify my my HelloFreshes this week, and so they just kind of gave me whatever. And whenever they give you whatever, it's not a good situation. It's unfortunate. And so I was like lamenting that to my parents when I was talking to them a little while ago, and Mom was like, "Why don't you just get yourself something special?" And I was like, "Yeah, all right." Will you be sharing your pizza with you? If y'all come here, yes, you can have some pizza. Although, admittedly, Kibilias. I don't like that one. Kibilias. Surlent is not playing around. He wants his body bag bad. He's doing like 600 something damage to this guy. Bam! Doggone it, I got distracted. Grand Teona. Sounds cool. Doggone it, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, hang on, I think I heard the door knock. I shall return briefly. Give me a moment. I want my body back too, even though it's not a great one. Yeah, I mean, I can't say that anybody would really want my body either, but you know, if you don't have your body anymore, it's frustrating. You're like, I want that back. That's mine. It's always been mine. Also, yeah, give me that. Give me that. Give me my body back, you weird mayor. I'm now going to be very unprofessional and eat on stream, so get ready for the sounds of noshing. Surlent, the Grail! No! Yay! I'm Surlent again! Yay! Mr. So, is everything all right? Quite. It's strange to think that being back in my own body could be so disorienting. Yeah, gods only know what kind of things he did with it. Ugh. Oh, that's not a fun thought to have either. My concerns lie more with what he told us about the glacier. Oh! Sigmund, the glacier in the heavens! The sage told us it was raised to the heavens after the cataclysm. In other words, it must have crashed down with the rest of the land. We take the gates to this glacier, yeah. Right, let's get going. Yay, I'm Surlent again. Look, I've got my body back. Hooray! Get back in the back row. Yay! All right, pizza time. I got myself 2 little personal pan pizzas. Yes. Which one is this? This is the cheese one. Oh, I got one of the little tiny, what do you call these things? Like the little plastic thing that they put on they used to put on pizza. It looks like a little tiny table to keep the cardboard from sitting on it. Oh yeah. That was a glorious bite of pizza. Oh, I'm so glad Surlent has his body back. Look how cool he is. Surlent's so cool. I went with Pizza Hut tonight. I've been kind of looking for like a good pizza, I guess. A pizza I like. And I can't say I've really found one that I'm like, I really like. I can't say I really found one that I like. Well, let me amend that. I like Little Caesars, but Little Caesars is like not anywhere near me. So if I order Little Caesars, it takes like an hour. Do I have a Jets in my area? I don't know. Not familiar with the name, but I am not familiar. I'm not familiar with the name, but I'm not familiar with the name. But I can look into it. Would you recommend Jets? These stupid things. Oh, right. Surlent probably doesn't have any armor on. Right. Okay. Why does this cane look weird? Do y'all see that? The Solomon sprite looks strange. If you like Caesar's deep dish, then yes, Jets is also Detroit style. Get turbo crust. Okay. Well, thank you. I will see what I can do. Alright, so we gotta get to Siegmund Glacier. This one. Whee! Here's the Dagda Orrery. Nope. The New-Ad Shrine. Nope. Oh, I'm here now. Hello. It's him! It's him! Lo, the Rudra has answered our calling! I'm sorry? Are you certain he's the one? He doesn't look that mighty to me.
Surlent, your lack of faith will doom us all. They never did say what he was supposed to look like, did they? What are you talking about? Look at that. Just look at that fearsome black cape he's wearing. Isn't that proof enough of his stature?
Fearsome? I've heard my coat called many things, but this is a new one.
Did he not appear upon the symbol as foretold? Did he not manifest in a strange and unexplained manner? If faith, there can be no doubt about it. He is the fourfold Rudra.
Oh, wow.
Will he really grant her wishes? Shouldn't you be asking him that question? But the cultist said an offering of flesh would be required.
Did they? That could be problematic. These guys' voices keep changing. Maybe we could cut off a little piece of our ears. Think it'd be enough?
I bet he like a nice sunflower seed.
Yeah, did you hear that? This appears to be some sort of misunderstanding. Excuse me, you have the wrong people here. We're not interested in your sunflower seeds or your ears.
Alas, he rejects our offerings.
Maybe he wants some potato stew?
Don't the deities of our times appreciate the finer things in life?
Is he gonna grant our wishes or not?
I hope so. I have my heart set on a nice vintage wine, personally.
For a piece of ear? A sunflower seed and a bowl of stew? Does that sound like a fair trade to you? Are these guys with the Rudra cult too? It would appear those numbers are starting to increase then. Yeah, maybe we should just accept their offerings.
Lo, can you not see the look of consternation upon his noble brow? Your petty offerings disgust him.
Right, that's settled. Here's it is.
I'd feel better if we talked to a proper cultist about this. I know you mean well, but hey, get away from me with that knife. We've wasted enough time, Mr. Surlent. Let's get out of here. They await the Rudra. I fear they are bound for disappointment.
Would you guys go away?
He's gone, and not a single wish granted.
You think the cultists might have lied to us after all?
I think we almost gave him a piece of our ears.
Forget that, we nearly gave him my sunflower seed. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Neat. I'm back in Rolna. Was I not supposed to do any of that? What was I supposed to be? Proper cultist. We need a professional cultist in here. Can someone get us a cultist? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. But I don't know where I am supposed to be. Other than I'm supposed to go to Siegmund Glacier. How do I get to Siegmund? Can I just leave? I think I can just leave, right? Yeah. You know what? No. Can we just leave? Yeah, see y'all later. See y'all later. Horn water. Rem herb. Okay, well, go ahead and just use one then. Rem herb. Hooray. Give me that. Alright, Bat Connor, you're going down. You and your insistence on conning bats out of their life savings. I know how you work, Bat Connor. Hey, Lori. Welcome. Oh, it's doing this on its own. Okay. Oh! Look! This must be the moment when Risa purifies the water. Oh, the water's purified now, too. It's very blue. Very blue.
What just happened?
Suddenly the water is blue?
That can only mean one thing. The oceans are purified. The atmosphere, the earth, and the oceans. Who would have the power for an undertaking of this scale? We'll have to puzzle it out later. We gotta get to Siegmund Glacier. That gate in the abandoned castle should be able to get us there.
Okay. Awesome. I really like the fact that you can track, like, what's happening in the other plot lines in each plot line. I think that's a neat little thing to do. Morto. Nope, Morto. There you go. Morto. So, as you can see, Lori, we actually managed to get Surlent's body back this time. Good boy Surlent is finally back in his own body. Hooray for that. As I said earlier, I was just so frustrated that when I found out that if I played for just a little bit longer last night, I could have gotten his body back. I had to do it tonight. So. Also, I'm eating pizza, so being very unprofessional. Apologize. You have chicken fingers. I also have chicken fingers. I use them for manipulating the controller. Her. Randy Vulcan. That sounds like just someone's name. It's Randy Vulcan. I always have chicken fingers. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Let's see. Morto. You gotta get used to having Surlent cast magic again now. He's back to being a mage. So now once again we've got a party of 3 backline characters and 1 Sork. Randy Vulcan. That one I know? That's good to hear. Glad you didn't chop off and fry up any chicken fingers that I know. Burr, 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 burr. Oh, unrelated. So I was all excited about, they had this thing at Pizza Hut that was like a deal. That's like the single person dinner box or something like that. And I was like, oh, that sounds great. They offer French fries with it. French fries. It's weird, right? French fries? Hey, Rat. Wow! It's Shastel. He's here. More Aku. Just the idea of eating pizza and French fries feels weird. But I would also say that the idea of eating like buffalo wings and pizza is weird. And a lot of pizza restaurants nowadays offer buffalo wings. So there's that too. Pizza Hut fries, yeah. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it fits. Mouse, could you move? Could you? Could you move? Thank you. Alright, how do we get to the teleporter? Dullahan. That was a word that I definitely. Potato can be good on pizza, but like thin usually. Potato on pizza does sound interesting. I wonder what that's like. I guess potatoey. Yeah, Dullahan was a word that I mispronounced for a long time. I used to say Dullahan, but I think Dullahan makes more sense based on the fact that it's like a Irish thing. Black Moon Slice. That sounds cool. We get from a local place, best pizza right across the street. Yeah, see, like, I feel like I should make an effort to find some sort of like local pizza place, because you always hear that, right? Like, some people will say like, oh, we've got the best pizza in town, and it's our local place, and blah blah blah. Not trying to mock you, Lori. I'm just saying that that's like a thing that I feel like I've heard plenty of times, and like I feel like I always go for chains. You know, I never go for like a local place. So maybe I should really try more like local chains, but it's very like, you know, you don't know what it's gonna be like until you try it. Oh, I made it to the glacier. Cool. It's not very glacier-y anymore. The Frasier bird. Hello, Frasier bird. More Aku. I think probably the closest I've gotten to having like a local pizza place that I was like really into was back where I used to live, and there was a pizza place called Navco Pizza, and I think I've talked about this before too, but they would sell these calzones, and they were so good. Oh, they were so good. They were so good. I loved those calzones. I never even tried their pizza. I only ever had the calzones. Alright, so what's going on in here? Actually, you know what? We should find like a place to rest first. Like a inn or something. Oh no! I'm back to fighting rocks! I'm fighting rocks again! Oh no! Why Igna? Oh, I can't from here? Doggone it. Okay. Alright. I gotta get myself back to somewhere I can heal. Hello. Hey, Grandma, we got a question for you.
Grandma, there aren't any grandmothers around these parts, and nobody would dare call Mistress Zora an old woman to her face. So who was it you were referring to exactly?
Zora, Master of Surlent.
That's me. What are you doing here then?
We're looking for a Lego stone.
Which one?
The Lego stone of the giants. The one Dr. Milk discovered.
That stone is still on top of the Tower of the Giants, south of Vad. Take the boat moored at the river and use it to get to Denelf. There, Vad is just a short walk away. Now get to it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Did I find a plot by accident? What the heck? All right, well I guess we'll go to Denelf then. Oh no! Sonic the Hedgehog and Skeletal Bird! Well-known buddies, Sonic the Hedgehog and a Skeletal Bird. What kind of pizza do you get from the local place across the street, Lori? Do you have a favorite? Because I am basic as heck. I always just get pepperoni and cheese. I don't like anything complicated. I think that's probably another reason why I usually just do the chains, is that I feel like the people that talk really positively about local places are probably enamored with the better ingredients and like the better like variety for what you can get and that kind of thing, and it's just not relevant to me because I don't, you know, I just want pepperoni and cheese. As long as you got cheese and pepperoni, we're good. So, yeah, I sort of feel like if you've got more nuanced tastes than do I, you might like, you know, a local spot just because they can deliver things that you want. Like my parents, for example, they really like going to a place called Papa Murphy's Pizza, which is a very unusual sort of business. It's a place where they make the pizzas, but they don't cook the pizzas. So you just go in and you buy like a raw pizza, which sounds more intense than it should. Raw pizza! You go in there and you buy a raw pizza and you cook it at home. And it's a strange business model, but it works pretty well. You're pretty much guaranteed that the pizza you get is going to be fresh. So it has its benefits. The sauces were local places really shine even when making the basic. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should give that more of a shot. I don't know. But yeah, they're big fans of Papa Murphy's because they can get like really complicated toppings. Like they like lots and lots and lots of toppings, and so like I could see it in that regard. And you know, mentioning the sauce, that brings to mind something that I feel like I want out of a pizza and I seldom get from a pizza. Namely, this idea of like, what's the word? Zesty. The word zesty is very fascinating to me. And I don't know the last time I had a zesty pizza. I've had zesty pizza flavored things like zesty pizza crackers or zesty Pringles or something like that. But an actual zesty pizza, I feel like I haven't had in years. And I want it. It's like I want the zesty pizza, but I don't know where to go to get it. So maybe that's something that a local joint could provide for me is zest. Give me the zest. Local pizza joint. Gotta try that turbo crust. Zesty. Was that place called Jets, you said? I'll check. You're not fully clean until you're zestfully clean. Look how blue the water is. It's really... What is that underwater thing there? There's a thing there. What is that? Oh, look how nice the water looks. Everything looks so healthy now. It's kind of funny too, because like when I first played this game, I think the very first time I played this game, I started playing as Risa. And Risa's storyline obviously is the one most focused on the pollution. And so I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be like a weird RPG that's set in like a post-apocalyptic situation where you're fighting like robots and stuff. And so when I saw that the environments were kind of like dingy looking, I was like, okay, that must have just been a stylistic choice that they went with. I didn't realize that they were going to make like everything look so different once you actually like cleaned up the environment to the point where it kind of doesn't look as good or distinctive perhaps. Like I feel like this town now looks more like a town from a regular RPG rather than like something unique, I suppose. Like now it just kind of feels like I'm in a regular RPG with like blue water and like, brightly colored streets and all that. Kind of a funny thing. Unintended consequence of the beginning of the game. So Surlent is now the farthest along in terms of the days. Interesting. I'm so glad I have Surlent back. Did I tell y'all that I made a Surlent hat the other day? So I've talked about this before, that I was making a Renaissance Fair costume, and I'm happy to say that it's now finished. It's great. Although I still want to make more stuff, so I may yet make more costume bits. But one of the things I wanted, like the costume itself is sort of like I regard it as like a magic adventurer costume is the way I think of it. Like it's supposed to be kind of like a wizard, but more like a wizard that would go out into like dangerous areas to like find, monsters and stuff. So it's like a battle mage, I guess, might be a way to put it. And I wanted to make like a hat for it, for the outfit. And I decided that what I would try to do is I would try to make a hat that looks sort of like Surlent's floppy hat. And I actually managed to accomplish it. It's the first thing that I have successfully made with my hello. Yep. It's the first thing I've successfully made with my sewing machine. So yeah, super stoked about it. I will actually put up a picture of my full costume once I can get someone else to take a picture of it. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck with pictures from like of me taking a picture in a mirror, which I just don't think looks very good. So. Thank you. Thank you very much. Dark Sword and Vodball! It's Vodball! Look at him back there. Just being ballier than ever. Okay, these monsters are actually relevant to our level. I kind of, like, since we've been fighting easier monsters, I wasn't expecting monsters that are actually powerful, so take this more seriously, I guess. Fight the Vad Bell! All attack! Get him! I really do wish there was some sort of way to, like, check what element monsters are, other than just observing how they attack. It would make a lot of things a lot easier. Sure. It's kind of cool to come here as Surlent's party, since we came here so long ago as Scion's party. I like that sort of thing where, like, you go back and visit somewhere that you went to very early in the game, late in the game, you know? And it's, like, different. It's cool. Oh, that one might not be worth it. It's a really pretty spell, Vunahi. Ooh. So I think the other reason why I wanted to stream tonight, aside, you know, the main goal was to get Surlent's body back, and we were successful with that. But so folks who watch Brutal Moose's streams are probably aware that recently Ian's been kind of taking a little bit of a break, from streaming regularly to work on video stuff, which, more power to him. It's gotten us 2 solid... Oh, hey, baby door. This guy just kind of completely cut me off. Freaking baby door over here. Hey, baby door. What are you doing over there? What are you doing? I'm gonna cast magic on you. I don't know what you're weak to, baby door. Yeah, like, more power to him. If he wants to work on that, that's fine. But it does mean that the sort of, like, routine I'd gotten into of having, like, stream time on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, like, I'd gotten sort of used to having that regularly happen, and so now I'm like, what? I was sort of like, I've got to have a stream on Wednesday, even if it's just me streaming. So yeah, I'm streaming because I expect there to be a stream on Wednesday, even though it's not one of my normal days. Eerie Rog. Frickin' baby door over here. Be weak to baby door. Rex. I don't know that any enemies are actually weak to the earth or void spells. This guy certainly isn't. Do not heat. Totoneb. Mortail. This guy is just a ridiculous HP sink. Like, how much HP does this guy have? He's still going. He's still alive, this guy. Frickin' baby door over here. Homura sucks, man. Like, for a game where you need MP to do anything, the fact that the MP drain spell is so terrible is not much fun. I'm not fighting baby door again if he shows back up. That wasn't worth it. Hey, Vodball. I don't know, maybe I should just be attacking, like doing physical attacks. Great. Great. Like the fact that Leggins' basic attack hits all the enemies and does a fair amount of damage kind of de-incentivizes me from really using magic. Like, look at that, it does so much damage and it hits everybody. But the thing is that the only nuance to the battles in this game are the mantras. So like I feel like if I don't use the mantras, I'm kind of like not playing the game correctly. I don't know. I'm not fighting baby door again if I can avoid it. Get out of here. Freaking baby door. I don't care how small your door is. Alright. What else do I have in my delicious bag of food? My delicious bag of food. Hang on. Sorry. I'm wrestling with things over here. This thing got super wet. I guess it's from like not steam or whatever, but it's like all the cardboard is like really melted and wet. Ew. Alright. Yeah, y'all keep fighting. Pretty good. Pretty good. I have a particular nostalgia for the bread excuse me, the breadsticks from Pizza Hut, because when I was in undergraduate college, our can't do anything with that. See you later. Our food court at the university I went to had a Pizza Hut in it. And me being, you know, a person with terrible eating habits, I would use my my food stipend that I got from my scholarship on pizza all the time. Or rather, not on pizza, I would use it on breadsticks, because the pizza was frequently sold out, but the breadsticks, excuse me, were almost always there. So I get breadsticks. And I find myself still wanting those breadsticks now and again, so I rather like the Pizza Hut breadsticks.
Although these are Pizza Hut cheese sticks, which are basically just the breadsticks plus cheese.
They're good, right? I think it's the seasoning they put on the outside. Breadsticks are real dangerous for me, though. I will easily eat too many breadsticks, and then it all like swells up in your stomach, and you're like, oh no! Back in Humboldt, the only Pizza Hut is in Target. Only serve breadsticks and personal pan. Yeah, we have one of those little, you know, Pizza Hut Express things in our Target as well. And I swear, like, no one is ever working that place. I feel like anytime I go to Target, there's like a 10% chance that anyone will be working at the Pizza Hut Express, and even less of a chance that there will be any pizza there. You know? I feel like oh, I got another sword. Nice. You're already using that though, aren't you? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna switch you over to using a shield. Just because he's the only person in the front row and he just takes a lot of damage, so let's do that. Oh! I obtained Huey's ring. Okay. Do I want that? It burns with Huey's passion. Reduces your spirit, but it raises your magic defense, but not very much, actually. Just generally better for him. Alright, you can use Huey's ring then. There you go. Bah. I need better multi-target spells. My multi-target spells aren't great right now.
This box is so wet. How did it get so wet?
It's like it's melting. It's funny too, because the advertisement on the outside of the box says "Go solo with melts." It's like, yeah, melt is the operative word here. what's anybody else doing tonight? Anything else cool going on for y'all? I'm just trying to climb this tower, so might as well chat it up with y'all. Isn't this is where that's where Turo was captured, right? Gonna meet a friend at Dave and Buster's. Oh, that's awesome. I think I've only ever been to a Dave and Buster's once. Oh, there's Abilajer.
We knew it! We should have run while we still had the chance.
It's a bad feeling I'm getting ya.
Yikes! My jade, stolen by human hands. Intolerable!
Calm yourself. I am not the one responsible.
Surlent, let's talk more smashification.
Oh. Oh, he's big. Alright, power up. Smashification. Updating one of my servers to the latest OS. Some minor issues. That sounds cool.
Grand base!
Okay. I don't know if you are weak to anything. I'm just gonna throw different spells at you and hopefully one of them does something. Oh, yeah, sorry, I got distracted. I was talking about Dave and Buster's. I feel like, I've only, like, ever been to a Dave and Buster's once. And I think my big, like, problem with it was that it didn't have the crane games. Because, like, I think maybe because of Ian, I've gotten myself used to this idea that, like, crane games are the reason you go to arcades. Other than playing like old arcade machines or pinball. And like I never really got into like the ticket game, so to speak. And so when I went to Dave and Buster's, I'm like, oh well, they've only got like ticket things here, and the, you know, all those crappy modern arcade machines. Like, where's the old pinball? Where's the old video games? Where's the crane machines? And so I don't know. I never really Dave and Bustered very much. I think also Dave and Buster's is maybe a place that's more fun if you go with someone else. And I wouldn't have anybody to go with. Ogre Revenge. Whoa. Ooh, his eye is pink. Look at that. His eye lit up. I forgot about the fact that one of the coolest things about this game is the fact that you can oftentimes figure out what an enemy is about to do based on its idle animation. I haven't really been paying attention to that like I should be. Nerdy IT stuff. What do you, if you don't mind me asking, what do you use your server for, Cornfed? Like what type of a server is it? Actually, speaking again of arcade stuff, I when I went down to visit my parents to help my dad out with his ankle, which, by the way, if anyone's curious, he went to the doctor today and they said that everything is on track. He's healing beautifully, and now he has a boot on his leg instead of a cast, and he's able to get around. Hooray for dads! But anyway, yeah, when I went down there to visit mom and dad, they opened up like apparently it's like a arcade that's run by Drew Brees, who I believe was a quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. After, I guess, he stopped being a quarterback, he decided he wanted to be in charge of an arcade for some reason. But when my nephews had gone down there to visit mom and dad, they had really been into it. And so when I went down there, mom knew that I like games and stuff. She's like, why don't we go and check out the doggone it, bad timing. Why don't we go check out the arcade? It wasn't great. I hate to say it. Like, I'm glad that my mom wanted to bring me to this place and that she thought of me, but like, it wasn't great. Review, but this one is mainly for experimenting and testing stuff. Currently setting up as a streaming server. Oh, that's kind of cool. I really, I feel like I should know more about that kind of stuff, but I really don't.
I don't know anything about managing a server.
Like I have servers that I rent for Minecraft, but that's like it. I don't know anything about actually managing a server. But good on you for knowing about that stuff. I think it's cool. It's just one more thing that I sort of want to know more about, but have convinced myself is too hard to learn about. There are many things in my life that are that way. Games that Drew Brees has. I think probably what they were trying to advertise it more as was like a party place, or a place for like they had like laser tag, and they had like an indoor play area, and they had like a lot of places for like kids. I think it's probably geared more towards kids, frankly. Like imagine like I'm just sitting here. More time. Imagine a Chuck E. Cheese that's not like a Chuck E. Cheese. It's just like a Chuck E. Cheese-esque location. That's kind of what this place was like. So they had like a bunch of, generic rhythm games, and like a couple of very basic ticket redemption games. But again, I think for the most part, it was supposed to be more for like the birthday parties and kind of stuff. And it was just me and my mom, and she didn't want to play anything. So the only video game she plays is Duolingo. She's big into Duolingo, like way too big into Duolingo. It's basically like setting up a Minecraft server, but turn the common application. The end servers are just computers that you set up for purposes. That makes sense. Are we supposed to be here? I feel like I'm not doing any damage to this guy. Servers are also rented. Oh, virtual servers. Okay. That's cool still. I don't know what to do to this guy. None of my spells are very good, frankly. Like, one of the best ways to learn new spells in this game is through bosses. But that also means that just about every time, you're going to be winding up fighting bosses without very good spells. My other problem is that I often forget the spells by the time I'm finished with the boss battle. I mean, y'all have probably seen that throughout this series of me, like, seeing a spell and be like, oh, I should remember that one, and then forgetting by the end of the battle. Very easy to do. That's something that I think that they maybe could have improved for this game. Like, if they re-released this game, that might be a good improvement. Is if they had like a beginning of game explanation of how the mantras worked, and then I never learned good spells for my boss. Admittedly, I don't really either, but that's really funny, actually. I like that idea. Like, you go to like a board meet, or like a team meeting, and then at some point during the meeting, your boss just like says a mantra and magic happens, and you're like, oh, I should write that one down for later. How was I talking about that? Yeah, like, I think if they did a thing where you know, because like at the beginning of the game they spend a lot of time teaching you like the basics of the elements and like some words you can use to improve your spells. But by later in the game, they don't keep up with that. I guess they expect you to just experiment on your own, which I do sometimes, but for the most part, like, I don't really find anything super good. I guess what I'm saying is I wish that there was an opportunity for the game to like teach you a bit more about how to improve your late game spells, other than just seeing spells during boss fights. Doggone it, Sork. Sork can't stay alive. Sork keeps dying over and over again. And again, he's on the front line. He's the only person on the front line, so I guess it makes sense, but geez, dude. Because I could do a thing where I just kind of put in random things to try to find cool spells, like I did when I first started this, and I used a bunch of your names for various spells. But I feel like that's not what the game wants you to do. I feel like the game wants you to figure out better spells, and like, you know, kind of get into it and learn what the various like parts of spells are and like stick them together. But I don't know how to do that. Like take the Wickow spell I got just by accident because I put it in incorrectly the first time. I found out that if you use a W instead of a U, you get a he's dead again. He's down again. If you put a W instead of a U, you get a water version. So maybe there's a way that like we could get all of the elements, but I don't know how. It's just kind of frustrating. I don't know. It feels like it feels incomplete to some degree. All right, Megami. Save yourself. Grand Mace. Rarex. Just keep doing things. Pull more of him. Rarex. Gloucester. This guy's head, he looks a little bit... Wait, his eye's not pink anymore. Why is his eye not pink now? What changed? Weird. His head looks a little bit like an armored version of Mac Tonight, and now that's all I can see. Now all I can see is beefy armored Mac Tonight, and I kind of love it, actually. I'm down with that. Dead again. Frickin' beefy armored Mac Tonight killed Sork again. Bunahi! Got him. Jeez. I wonder if we're under level, actually.
Why? Why the puny race of humankind? How could you have stood against the might of the father of the giants?
A human stole your jade.
It was first taken by one of my children. However, this giant did not succeed in controlling the power of the jade. It was then that a human warrior showed up. And then?
In the ensuing battle, the giant's arm was severed. The shock expelled the jade from his body. It sought out the human.
Then he didn't really take it, did he?
This jade belongs to the giant alone. Such acts cannot be tolerated.
He turned into a Rudra with this jade, yeah?
Imbecile! He holds no more claim to that divine power than you! Now there is no chance for giants to again prosper in this world.
We seek the fragments of the Lego stones. May we take a piece of yours?
Do as you see fit, human.
Okay, bye.
He disappeared.
Alright. We win, I guess. I need better spells. I guess I can just try putting in random stuff. This isn't helpful. Mozzarella's void damage. Cheddar is lightning damage to everyone. It's really expensive. Okay. We'll start with those. Start with cheddar and mozzarella. What's this over here?
Yay!
Oh yeah, right. This is the one. This is, if I remember correctly, this that particular spell is actually bugged and does not work. Like, I think it's supposed to be like Brossom, and it's not coded correctly. Oh, wonderful. Like that. Drink the water. Yay! Save the game. Yay! Oh, so nice to have Surlent's body back. Alright.
This must be the Lego Stone of the Giants. This is where the Rudra rested,
No punctuation.
after the creation of the Giants.
Where is it now? Stone is empty.
I cannot say. This tower appears to have been constructed as a memorial of sorts. Well, let's not stick around and find out the hard way. Hey, Lolo, can you read this for us?
Let me see. Higher than the heavens, the majestic four await. He who seeks the truth must follow.
Yeah, way over my head. Let's get a move on.
Okay, so I guess maybe Surlent's story now is just trying to go to all the Lego stones. Alright. So did we already get the one in Avdol, or do we need to go back there, I wonder? I don't know. Well, this was productive, though. I really was just looking for a place to, like, an inn to stay at, but we accidentally found productive plot, so that's good. Bump. Whee! Surlent's taking the express road home. Whee! Bump, bump. Alrighty. Let's see. I actually need to stop off in VOD. Oh, because I need to go to the castle briefly. No entry. Okay. Can I go in? Okay, no. How do I get to the castle again? Go this way? Castle. Hello.
Are we going in? I trust that this is amenable to you. Sork, you seem distant. What ails you?
Oh, look at this. So your heart's set on leaving, eh?
is very sad.
You still think you've got what it takes to be knight captain?
I will be knight captain, yeah?
You brain-dead ox. You were nowhere near my equal in swordplay. How can you hold any hope of that title with that deplorable technique?
Technique is of no matter, yeah? I kill any man in one stroke. This is enough. You have no things left to be teaching me.
Where are you going then?
You are hearing of the prophet Solon, what lives in Thor volcano. All you know is art of fighting stores. I master that art. Now I learn the art of life.
Sir, our liege request your presence in the throne room.
Who are you?
I'm new, sir. I just joined up, sir.
You are wanting to be knight? Listen to this man. He will make a soldier of fine stuff for you, yeah?
Yes.
Stay strong, yeah? I go now.
So Sorka's actually from here?
Who was that, sir?
Finest swordsman in all of Crayun, my lad. Really? That's interesting.
Sork. Is nothing. You are not worrying, yeah?
Let me in. We tried to go in, and then we had this big conversation out front, and meanwhile the guard's just like, you're not coming in here. I'm not letting you inside. Well, we learned something about Sork. That's kind of cool. He's from Crayun. Smallkin. Hey, Smallkin. I'm gonna use cheddar on you. Prepare yourself for cheddar. Cheddar! Oh. Cheddar's kind of crappy. I kind of like the idea that, like, Surlent has just suddenly become obsessed with cheese, and he's just started yelling cheese in battle. Like, yelling cheese names in battle. Mozzarella! Failed! Alright, neither one of those was good. Neither one of those spells was any good. Alright, let's try another cheese. Brie. Camembert. I don't know, man. I need more spells, and this is as good an option as any. Just start yelling various cheeses during battle. Prepare yourself for Brie! Brie! Oh, man. Don't be dead. I need you to be alive. So I can yell more cheeses. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. These cats are dangerous. Let's get out of here. Brie wasn't very good. What's another cheese? Gouda.
Okay, bye.
Wind of Theonates. Alright, see you later. I love how you get, like, you can order drinks and then not actually drink them. You can't ever drink the drinks, you just get them. Not very helpful. Alright, back we go. Are you ready for Gouda? Gouda! It's a wind spell. What about Camembert? Camembert! Camembert was okay. Gouda wasn't great, though. Let's try another one. Swiss! Swiss! Spirit up all. 29? No, I'm not keeping that one. Forget Swiss. What about Baby Swiss? Baby Swiss? Wind damage 32! Hit them with the stinky ones. Is that how you spell Limburger? Whatever. Prepare yourself for the Limburger! Limburger rains fire down from the heavens. This really isn't working at all. I just need to find better spells during battles. Alright, let's just get rid of this. I'm being silly. Get out of here. Let us free up some space. I don't really use this very much. These are okay. Specifically need toe ream. This doesn't really do very much. Might as well just stick with animals. Is soul cheaper? That's the same. Okay. I really don't need these two because I'm not gonna. If I've got the spells that do it for everybody, so I don't really need single targets. Left Natas doesn't even work very well for that. Maybe left Tomei might be better bet. I don't know. I just wish that there was more like instruction about how to make stronger spells in the game, outside of just finding enemies that have good spells. But again, you know, it's just one game, so they didn't exactly have a whole lot of opportunities to iterate on the process. Maybe if they ever remake it, we'll get a more nuanced approach. I don't know. Though honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they never re-released this just because they figured everyone would use like bad language in it. and they're like, we don't want to open that up. We'll just let it go. I could see that being a reason not to re-release it. Darkness and light. Darkness, light, and a gun. It's like dark magic, light magic, a gun. You know, yeah. I mean, it's like this game basically. It's like it begs for immaturity in terms of your spells. So, yeah, I don't know. A way they could do it would be that they could make it so that you had to like find parts of spells, kind of like you would find little, I don't know, like stones or something, like runic stones, and you could like combine them to make spells. That's a way they could do it without risking the idea of people just putting in the F-bomb there all the time. But that's not how they did it. So, there you go. This is almost an actual full 2-hour stream. I wasn't really planning to do that, but I don't want to be here. We're gonna get back to the glacier. No, not here.
No.
No. There we go. Alright, let's check out what's going on inside of Sigmund Glacier. Hard rock! Whoa! Oh, geez, it is hard rock. Not taking much damage at all. Circle flame. Alright, let's see what we can find inside of here. Oh, there's a sword up there. I want that. How do I get the sword? Hello, Lycia. Electro needle. Alright, so you are likely weak to wind. Rahakmel. Okay. Okay. Rahakumel. Okay. Let's try that with other things. So Rahigmel. Yeah, okay. Like, this is how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to look for opportunities to learn like new things that you can use on other spells, but sometimes it's just really hard to actually succeed at finding. Or remember to do it after battle. That's probably the bigger problem for me, is I just forget after battles are over. Somel. Nope, Somel. Okay, yeah, there we go. Actually, right there was a good example of how, kind of proper formation of your spells is beneficial. So I had this as Ra Somnmel, and it costs more because you don't need the N. There you go. Little things. How do I get that? I want it. Oh, I'm back outside. Hang on. What's it on there? Ice rock. Alright, let's try out our new Raigmel. Cool. Okay, that's pretty powerful. Nice. Very good. Very good. Oh, I'm back outside again. Oh. Okay, so you can exit. Alright, fair enough. Oh, look at these cool guys! Oh, I like these dudes! Raw Mel. Kind of want to make a 3D model of these guys. The Fodder Joe, I guess. What are your thoughts on Raw Tomel? You're kind of average on them, actually. These guys don't seem to be weak to lightning like I thought they would be. They're weak to holy? Why? They're robots. Oh, I know why. It's because pollution in this game is associated with darkness. So maybe that's why. If so, that's an interesting thing. Hello. Alright, well, we're almost at the end of the stream. Like I said, my main goal was to get Surlent his body back. He's got it back. Look how good he looks. So we're about done here tonight, I think. What I will do is make a point of placing myself directly in front of Siegmund Glacier. So the next time we play as Surlent Company, y'all just gotta tell me, go forward into the glacier. That's the goal. You're just supposed to go into the glacier. That's your goal. We gotta try to remember that this time. Hello. Do you have anything I could use? A heavy, powerful sword? Okay, yeah, sure. Firebow. Sure. All right. Very good. Monkeys! Mad Mono! I shocked the monkey. I shocked the monkey to death. Shocked the monkey to life. All right. So. No. See y'all later. Okay, so here's the glacier. We're just supposed to go into the glacier. That's the goal for Surlent. Just go in the glacier. But that'll be for another stream. I don't know what I'm gonna play tomorrow night. We might go back to Princess Peach or Castlevania tomorrow night, but that's all for tonight. Thank y'all for coming out. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Again, I was just so frustrated after the last stream where I wanted to be able to say that we finished our goal, and I was like, I just gotta get it done. So I knew we had to come back tonight, but that will be all for now. I am the MoeChicken. This has been Legacy of the Rudra. Thanks for stopping by.